I'm leaving.
You can't leave. You just got here.
They're making weird noises.
The thing is, it'll be cut out.
I know it'll just be silence.
Just me going, ugh, ah,
Yeah.
gross.
You're the one making weird noises.
Why is he being weird?
Welcome to the Raining Cats and Dogs podcast. I'm your host, Shannon.
I'm Arianna.
We have two fabulous guest hosts today.
They don't matter.
They help make the show great. We have Amanda, and then we have Anthony. They're both OGs. They've been on a few times. Welcome, everyone.
So, Amanda, is Anthony still your favorite guest?
No.
Oh, who's your favorite guest now?
Myself.
Oh.
That's funny.
Yes, Amanda's making us some soup later, so
Yes,
pizza soup.
Mm-hmm.
Cannot wait.
My favorite guest is Gizmo.
He's a great guest.
He's not even, you can't even hear him he gets cut out if he makes noise.
Oh, poor Gizmo.
Oh, now he's sad.
Yeah, way to
He
go.
thought he was
You can
participating in
Poor
this.
Gizmo.
Poor Gizzy.
See, you don't want my mocktail. You're actually drinking over there.
Yeah.
Well, I would have had the mocktail, but now you're forcing me to drink something with alcohol in it. So,
She's gaslighting you.
I'm okay. It bothered my ears.
yep. So this is the podcast where we just talk about a little bit of nonsense and then discuss Reddit stories.
Yeah.
Yes. Welcome. So, Anthony, is there anything you'd like to share with us this week?
No.
Oh.
Nothing at all.
You're adding a lot to today's episode.
No, not really. I was just working all week, so traveled.
Fun.
Yeah, not fun travel like you guys are going to be doing, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's fun.
Yeah.
Must be nice.
Yeah. But Ari's paying for herself. But, if you want to pretend you're Arianna and hop on the plane,
Yeah,
and
I
leave
could
Ari here.
pretend. Technically, I could say,
I don't think
yeah, just say.
You
it's
kind of
me.
look like a young boy in your passport photo, actually.
I is bad.
Sorry, I took this photo when I was younger.
I remember in Ireland. So it was when I was 16, right?
Yeah.
I remember in Ireland, they held it up, looked at me, held it up like more, and then looked at me again.
They're like, this isn't you.
That's fine.
That's funny. It's
Maybe
kind
you
of
should
hilarious.
get a new photo.
Nah,
Too
gotta
late.
pay for that.
They're like $5.
You just go to the post office. That's where I went.
Too much time and effort.
You literally set up an appointment. It takes you 10 seconds.
Right?
Literally, they're
I'll
like,
do
"Okay,
it
come
once
in
I
this
have to
room."
renew my passport.
Oh.
I don't have to yet, I think. I should really check that.
No, it's
Yeah, you
every
should probably
10
check
years.
that.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So, Amanda,
Excuse me,
anything
babe.
you'd like to share?
No.
Nothing?
That's depressing.
It sounds
No.
depressing.
I mean,
You said you were getting a dog.
what?
Yeah, I thought you said you were wanting to get a dog.
Yeah, but not soon.
Why?
She's a wedding to pay
I have
for.
a wedding to pay for.
Yeah, it's just a dog.
I have a
I'll give
baby
you
to be
I'll give you one of
had.
mine.
No. I'll take Forky.
Wait, what did you say? You have a
You
baby
can have-
to pay for?
I said I have a baby to be had.
Oh, okay.
There's order.
So you're having a
Is it
baby
wedding,
before you get a dog?
Baby
Yeah.
dog.
No, it's baby, wedding, dog.
Or it would be
Baby dog wedding.
puppy, train puppy, have baby,
Yeah, you should probably do
grow
that.
up
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
That'd be cute.
Yeah, that's
But I
probably
don't
the
want to
best way
be
to do it.
pregnant and training a dog.
And it's
Oh.
better than having a 2-month-old
Postpartum.
and then your baby's crapping on the floor as well as your dog.
Yeah.
Or your baby's
Yeah.
crawling on the ground picking dog poop. because
Yeah.
it doesn't know.
Ew.
Yeah.
That reminds me of
The
Beckett.
dog's barking, the baby's crying, Tyler's crying. It's all
That sounds about right.
It's all a mess.
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah.
if you have the trained puppy before, it's a lot easier to train a puppy than it is a kid.
Is it though?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
takes a lot longer
You
to train
can
a
put
kid.
a dog in a crate. It's really frowned upon to do that to children.
But what people don't know won't hurt them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How old will it take to remember it was in a crate?
I don't know. That would be.
I think you can do it till it's about
Question?
2.
Yeah, 2 years old would probably be fine.
See,
Once it starts speaking or saying stuff, that's when you're like, I guess I can't put you
I
in a
mean,
crate
you just
anymore.
put a lid on top of
on the crib. Right. That's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It stops
Leave
them
it some
from
chicken
crawling
nuggets
up.
and water. There you
Yeah.
go.
Here's your McDonald's. Bye.
Those poor babies.
I think that actually happened to a baby.
Yeah, that was
yeah.
yeah.
We
That's-
probably shouldn't
Don't
joke
do
about
that.
it. Don't do
No,
that.
that's
not
horrible.
smart.
We have sarcastic sense of humor on this podcast. We are just kidding.
Yes, I would never do that.
No.
It
Ari-
sounded like you would do it.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't.
I would definitely not do that. Quote from Amanda as she is seen in the paper with her child in a crate, a small cat carrying crate. She was like, I was taking it to the vet. What do you mean?
It needed shots. So
Needed a shot.
Right.
Might have rabies. I'm not getting bit.
This kid's actually a little feral.
I didn't like it. It was freaking out. Put it in the crate.
No.
Yeah.
That's awful.
That was terrible.
How could you?
Terrible.
Nobody put your babies in crates. Please don't.
Please don't.
I would hope people would know not to do that.
I would hope
You
so.
don't know.
Unfortunately, if you see the news, some people don't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anything you'd like to share, Arianna?
Are you also having a baby?
No. First I
You're
need
out
to
of
find a
school
guy.
You're out of school now. You can have a baby.
I don't really want a baby at this point.
Your mom just doesn't want you to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would be stuck here forever then, I think.
definitely.
Probably. I don't. Well, we're just saying I've never lived alone.
I know.
Like I went from my parents' house to being married.
Me either, and I
having
can't
kids.
wait to live alone.
I don't want to live alone.
I mean, I
You're
also
welcome.
never lived alone, so there is that. So
You've never
I
lived alone, right?
No.
Yeah.
I want to live alone.
I know.
Yeah.
I think you'd enjoy it.
I would.
Because all your stuff is in the same place that you leave it all the time.
Mhm.
You don't come home and there's not something crazy going.
Your mail's not all around.
Yeah, your mail's not all around the house. When Alyssa was gone for that week, every time I came home, I was like, "Oh my gosh, everything's in the same place." I was like, because I'm always expecting just something to be moved, and I'm like, "Oh wow, it's nice for a couple days," but then I'm like, I do miss you. I miss
Right.
seeing your clothes on the floor.
Yeah, I mean, I miss Arianna. She was in Vegas for a few days, but I was like, oh, when she got back, like I had the house clean every day. I was like, oh, this is kind of nice. And then she comes home, like it looked like
Nah.
a train wreck.
Okay,
everywhere.
all I did was
Yeah.
put my bags on the table.
Just a mess.
Okay, you had like a suitcase on the kitchen
I
table.
came home. I came over that day. You
Yeah.
had stuff everywhere.
Well, I was unpacking in the kitchen.
Well,
Oh my god.
unpacking your room.
There's no room.
Yeah, I don't have room in my room. That's why I need to move out so I can leave things here and have 2 rooms.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Not
Her
keep-
closet will be here.
Yeah.
Your seasonal items will be here.
seasonal items here. So like in the summer, I'll leave all my winter things in my old room and then I'll swap out when the seasons change.
Mom's gonna make your room into like a crochet room or something.
Mom doesn't crochet.
I do. I know how to crochet.
I've never seen you.
Yes, you have.
You have to recruit her to start making
I'm the one
flowers,
that
remember?
taught you how to crochet.
Yeah, you gotta
remember?
make her.
Yeah, and then I had to reteach
crochet.
myself.
You gotta crochet the flowers for the wedding, right? Is that what you're doing?
No.
For her blanket.
A blanket of flowers.
A blanket.
I'm only a third of the way done. But I've also been working on other stuff. I made
Yeah.
a lot of bunnies.
Maybe you should stick to one thing.
Are you jealous,
Get
Anthony?
bored.
She hasn't made you a bunny yet.
Yeah, I know. Kind of annoying.
You want a bunny?
I'm probably gonna take all the bunnies that you have and burn them.
Well, they're not even here.
I've already gifted them. I've
I'll-
given out 3 bunnies
I'll
now.
find them.
You can take your dad's.
I'll start burning everyone's
Oh my
bunnies.
god.
Oh my god.
And they
No.
won't know it's me. It'll just be in the middle of the street. They're looking out their window, and then a fire will have
Would you
sprout-
like a blue bunny? A blueberry bunny?
Yeah, it's Stitch. I want it to look like Stitch.
Okay, so you want a Stitch?
Mm-hmm.
I can do that. You're on the list. So first I gotta make another bunny for Sam, and then I have my own bunny I want to make for myself.
Sam.
A different Amanda's sister. Because I gave Amanda one for her birthday, and then her sister really liked
Also,
it.
yeah, have you ever talked about how all your friends are named Amanda?
We talked about that
Just
actually.
3?
a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 3 of them. Yeah, well, you only have 3 friends. What do you... They're all named Amanda.
Actually, you got a point.
Every person that comes over here is named Amanda.
That way I don't have to remember a new name.
Yeah, you're like, this is Amanda. Just stick with it.
Yeah,
She's the first Amanda,
Yeah,
though.
she is
I
the
am
OG.
number 1.
The OG Amanda. And she's like, I guess that's a cool name to keep around. I'll just keep
Yeah.
friends with Amandas.
Oh my gosh. And if you have a little girl, you should name it Amanda.
That'd actually be really cute.
Aww. Wait, then what? Wait, that wouldn't work.
Why?
I feel like that would be confusing for you.
Amanda,
what if I
it's
call
Auntie Amanda.
Like
This
Mandy.
is
Don't call
No.
me Mandy, right?
Don't do that because that was my mom's idea, and then I was born, and she was like, "No."
This is Aunt Amanda, Aunt Amanda,
Or it could be
Aunt Amanda.
Duh.
Duh.
This is
And
Aunt,
duh.
Aunt Duh,
Duh.
Aunt Man.
Well,
Aunt Man.
maybe my kid will look like a Mandy.
Man,
Yeah, this is Aunt Man. You could be Aunt Man.
I'm down. I'm down.
There you go.
No, it's like that's the ant with the farm.
Yeah, ant farm, ant truck, and then ant just stuff that they have.
That's funny.
What would your other Amanda Espy? Because she's a psychologist. Amanda,
Psycho.
and it was like, oh,
Oh, God.
that's
Oh,
offensive. You have to think about that. You got
Like,
some
it should be
time.
last name's
kind-
Aunt Shannon.
And her phone number is
Her social
Arianna.
security number.
date of birth. So, like, what do they ask you? Mother's maiden name.
First
First pet. What town you grew up in.
What's her favorite food?
Yep.
Yeah,
We already know her childhood best friend's name's Arianna, apparently. So
right.
Yep.
Or she put her own name in for the other Amanda.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh yeah, she doesn't even
Trip
like
people
you.
up.
Yeah.
Oh,
That would be something. Do you
Ari, how was your week?
My week was good. Stressful. Lots of work. Nothing but that.
was that it?
Yeah, I got another tattoo.
Do you ever get stressed that you're going to design a building and then it falls because it's incorrectly designed? A bunch of people.
Yeah, but technically it's not my fault.
Right.
It's whoever stamps the drawing's fault, and that's not me.
No.
Oh,
Yes.
good. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
That'll
But
be
yeah, that
concern.
is a concern.
Yeah.
But also, like, it's the architect and the
Builder.
building
The
engineer.
Yeah.
So it's not all your fault.
no.
Because all of it has to be gone through everybody, right?
I'd call
Yeah,
you every
I think
day
it falls
if I
on the
knew a building
architect,
that you
depending
fell
what
down. Even
what
if it wasn't
failed.
your fault.
Gosh.
Like, Ari, remember that building that fell that you created? You're like, yeah, it was blown up. What do you mean?
Well, yeah, but if no one died,
Yeah, well-
then I wouldn't feel bad.
Like,
Right.
yeah, you made it. So why'd you make it so blow upable, Ari?
Oh gosh.
Oh, yeah,
Blow
that'd be
upable.
bad.
No, I had to make it like a safe room.
Yeah, you have to make a safe room. You have to make it awesome.
It's just a concrete block.
No windows,
No window.
no doors.
No one
Yep.
can get in, no one can get out. You have to be built into there.
Yeah.
Underground.
Yeah.
Yikes.
You'd be like, oh, wait, they can't get out. Well, they can't complain about me because they can't get out. So,
Right,
all
yeah.
Limited oxygen supply.
That
Yeah.
could be a horror movie.
Does
Just-
sound like a horror
I
movie.
feel like
you're
it is.
you're like, oh, want to go work at this place, and then like everyone gets built in there, and then you close it all off.
Oh,
and you're like,
God.
I feel like that's very similar to the Belko experiment.
What's
Have
that?
you ever
What's
watched
that?
that?
is that where they
that?
kill each other?
Yeah, it's like they insert a tracker, not like a tracker, but like this like beadlet thing in the back of their neck,
Oh.
and it like this like sound triggers them to kill other people. They're in an office building, but you can't get out. They have like all the doors and windows. You see like these like basically like garage door things like cover everything, so it's dark and only you have
Yes.
you only have like the fluorescent lights.
Build that.
Oh my god.
Build exactly
You can't
that.
get out. You can't get up to the roof.
I think that's like almost any office building.
Yeah. Anyone can be turned into that.
Yeah. What's it called again?
The Belko
We'll
experiment.
have to watch.
Yeah, I'll have to watch that.
Sounds-
I own it, so that could be something
made
when
that
you come
movie?
back.
She
Yes.
directed it. She filmed
Oh, you
it.
said
She
you own it.
acted in it.
Yeah,
Wow.
she's
It was
executive
all my
producer.
idea.
Is it just you chasing around your house? I'm gonna kill you.
He's like, I just want to get out of
I
here.
just want to leave. You're not leaving.
That's funny.
She's like, I installed these garage doors and I only have the remote.
No, literally.
You can never leave.
Oh gosh.
This sounds interesting, though.
Yeah.
It's really good. Very gruesome.
Yeah.
What about you, Mom? Anything good?
Nothing like good, but I'm just in a weird phase of my life. So I'm rewatching Supernatural, and I haven't seen all the episodes and seasons.
Mhm.
So the song that fits that show is "Carry On, My Wayward Friend."
What?
Son.
Son?
Carry on, my wayward.
What?
Carry
Anyways.
on, my wayward friend.
That fits.
I actually thought it was introduced in the earlier seasons, but it's not.
It's not
to,
it's
like-
not
Yeah.
a musical.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I feel like they were like playing with other different music, and then that's
Eye
how
of the Tiger.
It just stuck.
Perfect. Yeah. And then so after I listened to that, then I'm back to listening to "I'm Gonna Make a Man Out of You" from Mulan.
Have you listened to
Oh.
the rock version?
Yeah, the rock
Yep.
version's awesome.
Yeah.
Me too.
I run to that.
I like it. It's good.
It's very motivational.
It really is.
We can't play it though. You can only play like 3
Play
seconds.
Like 3 seconds. It's
Yeah.
good. What is it?
And then while you're looking for that, and then something like get it.
I've been listening to the song in
Wait.
Oh. Okay, get yours
Yeah.
off. Shut up.
And flagged.
Yep. We only can do 3 seconds. We don't.
Now we owe someone 99 cents.
Yeah.
That's like how much you would get on iTunes. You know, when Circle used to go around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, whoop. Oh, I didn't know if I liked that song or not.
Then you do it again.
And they're like, that's the same part of the song.
I guess it's okay. I don't know. Then you bite. You're like, oh, this song sucks.
Yep.
Yeah.
There goes my
really does.
99 cents.
Yeah.
Or my $1.29.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that
got
was it for the explicit versions.
Mhm.
Yeah.
$1.29.
Yep.
$1.29. Yep. I miss those days.
You had to sit on the
No, you
computer,
got-
buy
Spotify's
songs,
way
You gotta
better
literally
than that.
And your little-
Transfer onto your
and
iPod.
your little
Couple.
iPod that was
Yeah.
like only a square, no screen.
That
Yeah.
sucked. Those were the worst days. I'd rather have a CD player.
I kind of like
I like my
Walkman
little
little-
iPad.
I liked making my own little sound list though and everything.
You can still do that now.
Yeah, you
Oh,
just do
I
it on
don't do that.
Spotify.
Oh.
It's
I
called
listen
a
to Spotify,
playlist.
but I just
don't make
listen
a
to one
playlist?
station.
You don't make
No.
playlists?
I didn't know
That's
you could do
weird.
that.
Who doesn't do that?
I just if I
A
don't like
lot
the
of
songs,
adults your
yeah.
mom's age.
They only know the radio.
Yeah, they're like, I only listen to the radio on Spotify.
I kind of do. I listen to Sabrina Carpenter radio. That's what I listen to.
Right, so
Oh
that's
my gosh.
Oh, I tried to get tickets this week to her things. Sold out by the time I got through.
oh,
Why?
yeah.
Why does everyone like her so much?
I
She's
love her.
good.
She's
she's
good.
so cute.
Yeah.
Is she good?
Yeah.
She's talented. Yeah. You know, she used to open up for Taylor Swift.
Yep.
Yeah. Not Taylor Swift's the devil.
What?
She's not the
Agreed.
devil.
Yeah,
what?
she's the devil. She used to be good when she used to do country.
Yes.
Now she's just like, she's.
After her Red album, it just fell apart.
Well,
Yeah,
did you ever see the picture of the satanic leader?
Yeah, it looks just like her. It
Yeah.
looks like they cloned
It's
Taylor
her.
Swift to be her.
Really?
Yeah.
It's definitely her.
Yeah.
It's her
I'm sticking
doppelganger.
to it.
I've
Yeah.
never seen
Sure,
that
we'll go with
photo.
It really looks like
Yeah,
her,
it
though.
looks. They look the exact same.
Yeah.
Yikes.
She lives off
to look
of
it up.
children's blood.
What?
Yep.
Ew.
I don't know about that. And then,
Anyways,
anyway, so I got my hair done, and I just want to say, Anthony, when you get your hair done, do they wash your hair like for men, or do they just cut it?
They just cut it mostly.
Okay.
So it never gets washed?
No, they did when I
They-
had long hair.
they
Like, would
spray
wash it.
right?
Mm.
They spray it when you like. They do like a couple of sprays just to make sure that it's laying down.
but there's nothing like sitting there and that the
I love
scrubbing your
getting my hair
I
washed.
love
Yeah,
it.
I've never got my
Getting
head
the-
scrubbed.
It feels so
Yeah,
nice.
it just feels so nice. Like, could someone do this for me once a week? It's like a massage for your scalp. It
See,
feels
that's what I
so
want to be
good.
like, a princess. Like in the olden days, you had people that washed your hair. Be nice.
But you have a sponge bath every day. Do you really want that?
Not really.
Exactly.
And you have a chamber pot.
I don't have to work a day in my life, though, right?
I'm pretty
Right.
sure you
So
wash
it's a good,
Deal for you.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But aren't milk baths supposed to be good for you?
They are supposed to be good for you, but that's all. Didn't you smell like rotten milk all day?
But don't they rinse with water?
Yeah, I would hope they rinse
After-
off.
Well, they put on their disgusting perfume that they had back in the
Oh
day.
my gosh. Then that
Yeah.
that would make sense.
And then water was bad for you, so everyone was drunk. So you're just drinking wine all the time.
I don't know why this is a complaint.
Like what? They all married their sisters and cousins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, you had to be royalty. You had to
Well,
keep
and you
the
could-
bloodlines
yeah,
in the
Like without
family.
cars and stuff, you can't travel far. So how are you meeting new people?
They didn't have Tinder back then.
They
Yeah.
literally made people like cousins.
I like how he
travel
moved away from you when he said that.
Get
No.
away from me.
Oh, man. And then I want to say thank you to Ladies and Tangents. It's another podcast that I listen to because they're educating you on like all the different sleep like issues people have and stuff. And now I finally have a diagnosis from them. So not really about my sleep issues. So like sometimes as I'm falling asleep, I like scream or like or I feel like I see someone, but someone's not there. But I really think I'm seeing someone, or that like if the TV's on, all of a sudden as I'm falling asleep, it sounds like the TV's now talking to me as I'm sleeping. Like it wake up, freaks me out, and I turn it off, so I'm off spook.
Yeah, she needs therapy.
Yeah.
Everyone
No,
needs therapy.
It's because when I fall asleep right away, I go into a deep REM sleep, but your body's still somewhat conscious. So I'm half dreaming, half awake, and that is why. It's actually a sleep condition. Same with night terrors like you used to have. I still have them apparently, but that's what
Your
the
night
issue
terrors
is.
plus sleepwalking.
Yeah, you were creepy.
You're terrifying
You're
to
a
sleep
creepy-
But now I have a
Creepy
crystal
little
in my
kid.
room, and that stopped it.
Sure, we'll go with that.
You're still a creepy kid.
I think that your mom just
Yeah.
barricades your door.
I just remember sleep going on the treadmill, and then I also slept showered.
That's
What-
literally
what you do,
terrifying.
like wake up in the shower.
I remember waking up and like not so, like I think it was you or like your dad was knocking on the door. They're like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Showering." They're like, it's like midnight. I'm like, what?
The what?
Did you like get
I
ready for
remember that
school?
part, but then I don't remember going in the shower, and I also don't remember going back to bed.
That's weird.
Yeah.
So did
Yeah.
you go back to bed? Like, did you go in the shower with clothes on then?
I don't know. I just remember hearing them asking me while I was like in the shower, and then that's all I remember. Same with like being downstairs on the treadmill. I remember like putting on my shoes, and then someone like saying something to me, and then that's all I
It's
remember.
probably dead because
Yeah.
he's always up till like 3 in
Yeah.
the morning.
Right.
Yeah. It was
I'm
probably
surprised he didn't let me just go on the treadmill and sleep.
Yeah, actually. He's probably like,
Because he probably wanted to go on the
Oh,
treadmill. I'm fucking going on. Man.
Or he was probably already on the treadmill. Like, this kid can
Like,
make it.
get the hell out of here. I need to run.
Yeah.
Go to bed, weird kid.
Yeah, she just scared me. I think I told the story on here. Like, she would like, I'd wake up to her little eyes like staring at me.
Yeah,
and,
she
like,
was a
like,
scary
Yes.
kid.
She was scary. Like that's why I have the bar on the sliding glass doors, because I was really worried that you just wander out as a little kid, like out the sliding glass doors.
And Slenderman would get you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was actually mostly for skinwalkers not to come in.
Yeah.
Oh, have you
What-
seen those pictures of like the deer that stand up on their back
Oh,
legs?
I
They're just
hate
looking
it.
at you.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
are creepy.
I'm like,
That's so
creepy.
creepy. Do you know that's why you're not supposed to have welcome outside your door, like on a doormat? Because that's
That's
already allowing
Just
things to
inviting
come in
people in.
or anything in.
That's why my welcome is actually on the inside.
My welcome's on the inside.
That's why I just don't have
My door says
welcome
enter at
mats.
your own risk, actually.
Actually, mine says I have a sign in the breezeway saying welcome-ish, depends on who you are.
Yep.
Yep.
Mine
That's
says
actually
do
true.
not come in no matter who you are.
That's why
Keep
I don't
out.
knock.
Keep out.
No one welcome.
I just barge in. I don't knock.
Yeah.
That's why you guys just walk into the house.
Yes. Because, well, the dogs are barking. You figure you know someone's there, especially when you're expecting us
They
to
bark
come.
all the time.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
ignore the
Forky woke
dog.
me up because he was barking at midnight last night, and then all the other dogs in the room were barking.
Oh, that
Maybe it was
my
a
fault.
skinwalker.
Why was
No.
it your fault?
Because I came back. This was the time I came back from book club, and he was out. I
Oh,
think I heard him
no.
barking at my dogs outside.
Oh, he must
Yeah.
have heard them when he was sleeping.
And plus I was
sleeping
blasting
out there.
Carry On My Wayward Son when I came home in my car.
Why are you obsessed with that song?
I don't know.
Supernatural?
Just I'm watching Supernatural, and I don't know. Just
It's a good
my
song.
vibe right now. It is a good song.
Carry on my way.
It's like from the 60s or something.
You also you texted it to yourself, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Did
literally.
you text friend?
No, it says sun. I don't know where that came from.
Because I didn't look like this to see, so I can't actually read my words.
She
right
can't
now.
read.
I can read. I don't
me
get
see.
I need
I can't
bifocals.
see that my eyes are
All right,
bad.
sorry, nearsighted.
Yeah, now I'm freaking nearsighted. That sucks. I have double ganger
So
in
what
my
can
eyes.
you see? Like 5
Nothing.
feet away?
No, like when I read, I can see like this.
We better call her Benjamin Franklin.
Wait, can you see the time on the stove?
That's okay. No one else needs to get it, I guess.
I got it after a second. I was like, why Benjamin Franklin? I was like, isn't he on the $1 bill?
The $100.
Oh,
Who's on the $1?
Jefferson?
No, I don't know.
I don't know. No, who's on the $1 bill? We gotta find.
Does anyone actually see money anymore?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when Arianna goes on the polls and comes home,
George
first number
Washington,
one.
I was right.
George Washington.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, first.
Lincoln's
Yeah.
on the 5.
Yeah. John
Who's on the hundreds?
Oh,
Okay.
Franklin.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Who's on the 50?
Oh, yes, Franklin.
Franklin's on the 100.
Oh, you guys kind of look alike.
Ari.
You are so rude.
So, Anthony, do you want to go to Europe for 2.5 weeks?
Hey!
Yes.
You can't. Okay,
Ari, I'll take you instead of Jasper.
I'm pretty sure Alyssa.
Jasper will
killed
stay
me.
here.
have a
I'll watch
sleepover.
you.
Okay. Can
Wait, Jasper will die then.
no.
No, he'll be.
We'll let your mom take.
When she comes over to take care of the cats.
Yep.
She can, like,
Oh, I didn't know Jasper was here.
Yeah.
He's basically a cat. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Teach him how to use the litter box.
Yeah,
I
it'll
think
be
Jasper
fine.
would be eaten if you guys left him here.
I think so. Some of these cats are a little crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feral cats. They tried killing my dog.
Oh my gosh.
They
Yeah, they
did.
did corner him and
I
surround
actually
him.
was worried about your dog. I'm like, you need to come get
Wait, what? Forky? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was 3 of them were coming at him at all sides.
It was like a pride.
Hit him,
I mean,
yeah.
Forky's not that big.
Well,
I mean,
they don't-
he's a
No.
Shiba.
Let's kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think today was the first day that Forky ever barked at me.
Really?
Yeah.
But I think you've seen him here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So you've never
I've
been out.
entered
Yeah.
his-
Yeah.
Yeah.
His domain.
Yeah, I literally walked in. He's like, hello. And just like looking at me. And then I walked past him and they started barking. I'm like, what?
He's
I'm
probably
like, what happened?
He's like, you don't
he's
belong
probably
here.
like, wait, what's going on?
Yeah.
You're in my house?
See, I only see you over there.
Yeah.
So on to the news and unbelievable facts.
Oh.
McDonald's workers in Denmark earn a starting pay of around $22 an hour and enjoy benefits such as 6 weeks of paid vacation, life insurance, maternity leave, and a pension plan.
I think I'm moving and I'm going to work at McDonald's.
And I
Gosh, no, everyone should move and work at Buc-ee's. You get paid so much money to work there.
Really?
Yeah, it's nuts. Like
Really?
starting off, you get like $22, and then like the managers, it's like 100 to 200 plus.
Really?
Pay. Yeah. It's
Oh my
like
God.
nuts.
gosh.
Yeah. Buc-ee's.
let's
the best
move.
place
Wait,
to
is
work.
Bucky a beaver or a
He's
woodchuck?
beaver. He's a beaver.
Okay.
We should open a Buc-ee's around here.
Did you know that he's actually named after the owner's dog of Bucky? His
Yeah.
dog's name was Buck.
Aw, that's cute.
Kind of
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah. I wonder if he killed Bucky.
Probably eventually.
Poor
I mean,
dog.
because most dogs don't die on their own, you know?
They don't?
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
sad.
That's sad. Anyway,
they don't
moving on.
choose to fall asleep like cats.
Yeah, cats
Yeah.
are kind of nice in that way. They're like, okay, I'm feeling very ill. I'm going to go fall asleep.
Yeah, cats are kind of like, I'm done now. I'm just going to
yeah,
lay here.
like
and leave me
Leo, he's
alone.
like, I'm out of here.
Leo was
Going
done.
to go sleep.
Even Delilah, until the very end, she was done. And then she fought us when we gave her the.
She fought
Yeah,
Ari. She fought
yeah.
Ari.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Yeah.
Way to go, Ari.
Sorry.
She was doing her
I
best.
was like, what the hell?
Yeah. That was a little traumatizing for all of us.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God.
Ariana's strangled.
We don't harm animals
Biting
here.
me.
Yeah, no animals are harmed.
Put her in a chokehold.
Well-
She was killed. What do you mean? She wasn't harmed. She just died. It's
She
fine.
died peacefully.
so
Peacefully.
peaceful.
Yes.
Just like, oh my gosh.
Well, it wasn't peaceful in the beginning, but then it turned peaceful.
Literally.
You guys listen to Small Town Murder?
No.
No.
You
No,
guys should
you
listen
talked
to
about that the last
I
time.
love that. I was listening to one of them, and they say like, this guy kept on saying like he would never hurt his wife, but like he would not answer the question like, did you kill your wife? Like you're supposed to be like, no,
I would
didn't-
never hurt.
I didn't. Yeah, he's like, I would never hurt her. And it
He
was like,
peacefully euthanized
yeah,
her.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is like I think what happened was he like pushed her off a railing, and
Oh.
like she landed on her head.
So it was instant.
Well,
Oh,
but she was like laid there. I guess she was alive, but she was like
Paralyzed.
brain dead for the most
Ew.
part for like an hour and a half. And then like, you know how like people make like the death rattles,
Yeah.
and, like, the
Yeah.
noises when they die. He must have heard that after that and like dragged her into the water.
oh, that's so
Yeah,
fun.
yeah. So
Good
Oh.
woman.
yeah, and then everyone was like, "Oh, he like called to make everyone look for him." And then the guy that was like, "Oh yeah, he definitely killed her." He was like, "Oh man, you're not gonna like this. I found her. She's floating in the water." And he's like, "What?" And then he like ran off right towards the body.
Oh.
And then he's like, "Yep, that's when I knew he killed her."
Yeah.
I'm like, "What the heck?"
Oh wait, they didn't say where. They just said we found her, and he ran.
Yeah,
right
he
where
ran
we-
right
Yeah.
where. Yeah, like all he had to say like was where, and there
Where?
because there was no there's like no evidence or anything
Wow.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah, all he had to say at that point is like, where is she or something like that.
Right. Instead
Yeah,
of,
instead of
okay, I'm
like,
coming.
okay, I got it. It just run
Yeah,
right there.
funny.
Well,
Oh,
he was
gosh.
like holding like a blanket that was like full of blood because obviously when you
Yeah.
smack concrete from 12 feet above you, like
Ew.
Yeah.
yeah. And so he was like, you're not gonna like this. I found her, and he just like took off and jumped straight into the water. And the guy's like, yep, that's when I knew he killed her.
Yeah.
I was
Wow.
like, this guy did it.
Criminals aren't that smart, really.
No.
No, that's why
No.
you guys should listen to it because they just make fun of like all the criminals. It's just like, wow, they're pretty dumb, like trying to get away with it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I feel
nuts.
like we're gonna have less criminals just because with all the cameras, it's harder to get away with anything.
No, I feel like you'll have more.
Yeah, they're
Just
just
different.
they're smarter.
Yeah,
But basically, the dumb ones go to jail.
the
and the
dumb ones
smarter
will
ones
go.
will keep
Yeah,
them
Yeah.
and the smart ones will get worse and worse
Oh,
and never be caught.
that's depressing.
Yeah,
Well, don't they say something with serial killers? You're never too far away from a serial
Yeah.
killer.
Yeah,
there's probably one that lives on our street.
that's
I wouldn't be
great.
surprised.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Well, they don't kill anyone close to you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that's
They go to. I'm sure if there's one that's living here, they probably go to Buffalo and kill prostitutes.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Oh.
See, it's kind of like the cartel. Like, right, because if you go work near the cartel, there's actually not a lot of crime there because they keep it
Right.
away from their
Well,
families.
that's where their families live. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's outside of that. So at least you know you're safe, unless they don't like you.
Yeah,
Right.
unless you're white like us, and then we're dead.
Yeah,
no one
It's
likes
different for us. They're like
Yeah.
you're not our family.
You're
Get
not
the hell out.
Yeah.
Why are you here?
Yeah, why are you here? You're obviously either probably a federal agent or you're dumb. So
Yeah.
either way, this is not. You shouldn't be here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. So do we have any Reddit stories?
No.
We don't.
No.
This was it.
That's
Yeah,
it.
We're done. Bye.
Good podcast.
All
Go,
right.
Amazing. She's gonna knock this.
She's gonna knock everything down.
Yep.
Yep.
Cap.
Easy.
Okay. Since we're talking about incest.
Oh,
Oh gosh.
you just click on the first one you saw?
No, she's like, I just like to read about incest.
Oh, nice.
This
my.
is from r/relationship advice by throw RAGF brother. My GF 22 female snuck out of our bed to cuddle with her brother 22 male on the couch in the middle of the night, and now she's mad that I'm mad.
That's just
That's
weird.
weird.
You're 22.
Yeah, why are you doing that? Like, I find it weird. Like, if you snuck over to Anthony's house, started cuddling with him on the couch. Like, that's
I'm
weird.
pretty sure Alyssa would just
Unless I'd be like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are
kill
you
you.
You guys are weird.
you
This
guys
is a
are weird.
family.
Yeah. Ari, go home.
Yeah.
All right. So I've been dating my girlfriend for about 6 months. She's amazing, beautiful, thoughtful, sweet, smart, etc. I really lucked out. She lives with her brother in kind of a shitty apartment, so we don't spend too much time there. We do hang out with her brother sometimes, and he's cool, a funny guy, and she really likes him, obviously. They're pretty touchy-feely, which I always thought was kind of weird, but then again, they are twins, so I don't have any siblings, and I figured I just didn't get it. I didn't put too much weight on it overall, whatever. That is until I spent the night at hers. We usually don't. She only has a full bed, and I have a king size. And I woke up in the middle of the night, and she wasn't next to me. I thought she went to the bathroom or something, but she was gone for like half an hour. So I finally got up and went to the living room, and she's there with her brother's head on her lap, and she's cuddling him and petting his hair. Of course, immediately I was like, what the fuck? And they jumped up surprised. He seemed embarrassed and ran back to his bedroom without saying anything.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's weird.
She wasn't embarrassed, though. She was mad. She dug into me immediately. I said I'd get their twins, but she is supposed to be cuddling me, not him. And it's completely inappropriate to have his head in her lap. She said that he had a nightmare and was comforting him.
What?
But, like, he isn't 5 years old.
Yeah.
He's
no.
a grown man. She said I would never understand and literally kicked me out of the house right then. It was 3 a.m. I've been texting her, but she says she needs space. I seriously feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Am I really out of line for thinking this is inappropriate and weird?
I would say,
Yeah. I would say, nope, she's not out of line at all.
yeah.
Yeah, that's so weird. You got what? You think she's out of line?
No.
No.
Well,
Well,
the sister's out of line and the
Yeah.
brother. Yeah. No, not OP. The original poster is not out of line.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, I feel like the parents should nip that in the bud. Like,
Years ago.
Yeah, that's very odd.
So,
Ugh.
well, maybe the parents like made her more like the mother figure to the brother. So,
right, we don't know their...
Yeah.
it could be some
Home.
parentification going on.
Still.
It's still like at that age, it's a little weird.
The fact that they're twins, too.
I had a
like,
nightmare.
But twins are supposed to be really close, aren't they?
I don't think they're that close.
But they're the same
Yeah,
age, so clearly
Alyssa's
she-
brother and sister aren't cuddling on a couch.
They don't?
Oh,
No, they don't cuddle on
absolutely
the
not.
couch.
Maybe it could be phone a friend. Let's call and ask one of them.
Yeah.
Hey, do you
Hey, do you
cuddle?
guys
Yeah,
cuddle
they
on
have
the
cuddle on the
couch?
couch.
You'd be like, no.
No.
Ugh, I can't.
No, it's
No.
weird. It's one thing like if they were like 5, but like
Right.
Yeah, that's when it's cute.
See, none of the commenters are on your side. They all think that, like, it could be explained by, like, twins are really close, or that it could be PTSD,
It's still weird.
it's still weird.
that you don't know their history.
I would
Break
be
up
just
with
as
her.
uncomfortable as the boyfriend is.
Yeah, just break up with her. She's weird. And all these commenters are probably weird.
Yeah, one is
Where is
saying
this?
they're very emotionally bonded. Don't even think about getting in the middle.
Yeah.
What Reddit was
yeah.
it posted onto? Is it like a weird incest Reddit?
No relationship
Yeah,
advice.
Oh.
It's called WestVirginiaReddit.com or Alabama.
Yeah, I was
Alabama.
gonna say that.
Alabama Reddit.
Yeah, no, ew. I
Yeah. Top comment thinks that OP should apologize.
what?
No.
Yeah.
No.
For misinterpreting their innocent behavior and shouting at them.
Don't apologize.
Don't apologize. Just get out. Red flag.
Yep.
No.
Never
Mm-mm.
apologize.
Very strange.
Well, because if you weren't doing anything wrong, don't you think then the brother wouldn't have ran
Yeah,
off?
why'd the brother run
Right.
off like a weirdo?
You just be like, hey, and stay there?
yeah.
Right.
I had a nightmare.
Yeah. Do you want to hear about my dream?
It was really scary.
Scary. There was a clown.
Oh, gosh.
I don't like clowns.
I don't either.
Ew.
They freak me out. They have that painted smile with their evil eyes.
Have you
I don't
ever
like
watched Terrifier?
them.
I actually just
No.
watched those.
What's that?
Did you watched all of them?
Well, no, only the first 2 were free.
They're gross.
They are literally like if you thought Saw was gross, like Terrifier is so.
Ugh.
It's one of the
Way
French,
worse.
Is
the
it
French
good?
clowns.
Oh.
That's how
But
he
he
dresses.
doesn't talk
Yeah.
at all.
Are they
It just
old
shows-
movies?
No, I think
They're
all-
from the early 2000s,
So yeah, they're still.
and the last one was made in 2018, I think.
What is happening?
The cat's jumping at the window.
At the window
clings.
clings behind
Oh.
you.
Jeez, thought
They're a little
Terrifier was
high
coming
for
to
you.
get me.
No, she can jump really high.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's literally the most terrifying clown I've ever seen. And the first movie opens with him painting his face, and it's like
You guys should watch 'em.
Okay.
The
Put it
first
on the list.
The first one is free. The second one, I don't remember. It's on like Tubi or
Are you looking
something.
at a picture of him?
Terrifier? What's it look like?
Not terrified.
I'm terrified.
And it's not
And it
the-
just
the-
types, I'm terrified.
It's
Her phone answers back to me too.
but that's the new one. This
Ah.
is from the first one.
I don't like that. What do you think?
Oh, no, I don't like it. I don't think I
Let's
can
watch
watch
that
it.
tonight.
No, I don't think I can. I'll have nightmares. It needs to be like a
Ew.
morning
He
show.
literally-
Imagine you're at the bar and this comes up behind you.
Oh my gosh.
But
no.
he like
This face.
yeah, he like
Ew.
the links up next to you, and he's like,
Ew.
Yeah.
I like this photo.
That reminds me of
I don't.
You
That's
should-
from the first movie too.
You should paint that photo, Ari,
Yeah.
and then put it in mom's
No,
wall.
I'm thinking crochet tapestry.
Yeah,
Or
Yeah.
weird.
do it. Ava has one of Pennywise. I don't know who made it for her.
Why?
That's also
Ew,
creepy.
why?
Yeah, I would not want that.
I don't know. She
I don't
has
like
a lot of Pennywise paraphernalia in her room.
Ew.
It's kind of creepy.
That's gross.
That's weird.
It's
I would-
kind of concerning.
Next-
I would probably
Next
lock
time
her
you go
in there.
home, she's painting her face.
No, she has a red balloon hanging.
Oh gosh.
You're like, where's mom and dad?
You can see that balloon floating by. You're
Like, okay, goodbay.
I just shut the door.
Yeah.
You're like, where's the dog? Let me.
Where's
let me-
Juju?
Yep, take her.
I think that would be my first question, actually.
Yeah.
It's dressed up in a little clown costume.
No, Juju's Jigsaw.
It has,
Oh.
has a little like speaker on it. You
Yeah,
just hear,
yeah.
follow me.
Hello, Eric. Hello, Amanda.
Do you want to play a game?
That's funny.
Oh.
Anyway,
Anyway,
Next story.
I think my 20 male wife, 23 female, thinks I murdered her ex.
what?
This is posted on Relationship
Ooh,
Advice
let's see if they murdered him.
by L2PC89.
Well, this is up here in your wheelhouse too.
Yeah.
Anthony will know right away.
About a month
Definitely
ago,
murdered
well,
him.
I was shopping with my wife. I ran into her high school boyfriend and his mom on the street.
Dead.
It was a slightly awkward encounter. His mom made a comment about how good they look standing next to each other,
Oh, that's weird.
like it was meant to be.
You were meant to be right here.
We said we were in a bit of a hurry, and as we were walking away, he said something along the lines of, "Hey, we should grab coffee sometime." I didn't think too much of it at the moment. Sure, his mom was awkward, but they've been broken up for about 7 years, and I do think he meant it just to be friendly. But we still had a quick check-in after we both agreed it was awkward, and that I wasn't too upset, and that I wouldn't even necessarily mind them meeting for coffee, provided that if it became clear he still had feelings or was making advances, she'd cut him off.
Why do they need to meet?
Yeah, they don't need
Agreed.
to.
They don't need to
Yeah.
at all. Yeah.
She wasn't even sure she'd want to take him up on it, so it was purely hypothetical. That evening, I met up with some friends for drinks and was home at 1 a.m. The next morning, my wife got a message from her friend that her ex died that night.
Oh.
We got a few more details over the next couple days, but it seemed like he suffered from epilepsy, and that night, in a freak accident, had a seizure and fell and fatally hit his head.
That's sad.
There's no foul play, suspected, or criminal investigation or anything like that. In the weeks since, she started acting really strange. She hasn't been abnormally sad that he died, but more like cautious and fearful around me. She hasn't made any kind of direct accusation, but had been asking me a lot of questions about where I went drinking with my friends, who I was with, and what time each person arrived and left. She's
Did
lately
you have a flashlight?
She's lately mentioned that she wanted to spend some time with a friend to catch up for about a week. I don't know how to address this. It feels crazy to have to ask her whether she thinks I murdered him, or have to tell her that I didn't. I'm afraid to even bring it up, and whether that would just feed into whatever she seems to be going through. Any thoughts on how to deal with this? For the record, I didn't murder her ex.
He definitely murdered her.
Right. Well,
Yeah, why are you saying that right at the end?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
You're protesting too much. You just made it weird.
Yeah, at the one year, just tell the story. You don't have to be like, hey, I didn't do it though.
Yeah.
right. All it says is that he got home at 1. It doesn't say if he came home sober at 1.
It just said he met with friends and then came home at 1.
I would.
Yeah.
Is there an alibi with these friends?
Yeah.
though?
Well, yeah,
you were all
Yeah.
drunk.
They're going to back him up.
But you know what? If you're drunk, you lose sense of time. So friends, you can actually meet up
Right.
with friends. They get drunk. You're sober. You leave, kill somebody, and then go back home, and they think, yeah, we met up. We were
were
together
there
the whole time.
He went to the
Yeah.
bathroom.
Yeah, they would have
time.
no idea. Then we all left and came home. I don't know what time it was.
What do the comments say? That he
There,
killed-
no. Top comment, you don't need to ask her that. You need to ask her why her demeanor towards you has changed. Communicate.
But communicate in all caps.
What a dumb.
Yeah, but like it's a little
Top
weird.
down.
Like, how would you go to your partner and be like, "Hey, do you think I killed your ex?" Like, that's a little weird communication.
Well, that seems
Yeah.
suspicious.
Yeah, I just be like, Liz, you think I killed this guy or what?
Hmm.
She was definitely the way you asked it. Yep.
Definitely, I am in full
Yeah.
support.
Yeah, that's why I actually had to buy a tractor.
It's like, the pond that I was digging, they were not digging anymore.
Yeah, we're not
We
digging that
filled it
pond
in.
anymore.
Yeah.
Good dad, all that cement I bought.
Bought,
Yeah,
yeah.
we already used it.
And then that plant I bought that's in danger that you're not allowed to dig up or touch
Yeah.
because it's illegal.
I
Yep.
planted 7 of them.
Yep.
Ooh, I like this comment. What if she was the one who did it and is acting cautious and weird because of it?
Oh.
Think about it. It all makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that.
Plot twist because she
She has no alibi.
you were
Yeah.
gone drinking with
She was
friends.
alone.
She's like,
She was
"Ah,
alone.
shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely, maybe she was trying to kill the mom.
Or no, maybe they just met up, right? And then maybe like he started having a seizure and she left him and then he died. Like maybe she didn't mean for him to die.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
they were doing the business.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe they were doing it in a club with strobe lights.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
Oh gosh.
that would not be a good place. If you're epileptic, don't go to a club with strobe lights.
No, no.
What are you doing?
No.
Yeah.
I like that comment. Way better than the first comment.
Yeah.
Communicate. Shut up.
I know.
You're dumb. Being lame.
Any other good comments? Or-
No, most are actually giving like actual advice to sit down
Ooh,
and talk.
I hate
And then there's quite a few
advice.
actually saying maybe she murdered him and she's getting all this info from you so she can construct a more accurate alibi. Maybe he knows or knew something secret about her past and she was afraid he would expose it and ruin her relationship with you.
Or maybe they were still hooking up and so the mom made that comment to
Yeah.
the boyfriend.
As long as you're asking if she thinks you murdered him, ask her if she murdered him.
Say,
Yeah.
what'd you do that night?
Yeah, where were you?
Where were you?
Yeah.
She definitely killed him.
Yeah, I think she did it. Yeah.
Okay.
She killed him. That's why she's being strange.
True crime podcast needs to investigate that.
We just did. We're true crime.
Yeah.
podcast.
Okay, now we're true crime.
Yep.
She killed him. Go arrest her, and then arrest the guy for being annoying too.
Or the mom. And arrest the mom for being annoying.
No, yeah.
No, the husband, because he's like, I'm afraid to ask her if I. I don't know if I should bring it up. Shut up, dude.
I don't
Oh,
know why
gosh.
she's being weird. Like,
Why
okay.
is she being weird? Oh man.
All right.
like how she's just like Aries like
Let me write
We're
this on
moving
Reddit.
on. This next one is for Amanda since she's getting married. So this was posted on Wedding Shaming by Phil
wedding shaming.
G22.
It'll make sense.
My mother's speech completely embarrassed me at my
See,
wedding.
this is what makes me not want to allow my mother to speak.
Oh, I
Oh,
want your
did I
mom
tell
to
you what I
speak.
said at book club?
What'd you say?
I said, because she was talking about she wasn't sure who was going to walk her down the aisle because, obviously
My
she's
God, we
walking
already
down.
talked about it.
But listen. I said she should walk down to, Stacy's mom's got it going on,
Yeah.
but then changed the words to Amanda's mom's got it going down.
I
walking down
think
the
I'd
aisle.
literally rather elope.
I'm just teasing you, though.
I want to see that. I want to see her dance down the aisle to that.
No, I literally said to her, I was like, do you want someone to walk you down? I'm like, Dad can walk in a big circle. He can walk you down. Come get me. That's fine. And she was like, no, I'm fine walking down by myself. I'm like, are you sure? I'm like, I can designate someone to walk you down the aisle. And she's like, no, it's fine. I'm like,
It seems awkward walking down the aisle by
I'm
yourself.
like,
Oh, we were just
Yay.
being, we were just being
Who-
silly.
how
Though we
does that
weren't having a
actually work?
serious conversation.
Do moms usually walk down the aisle by themselves?
I don't know how that
So-
actually works. Usually,
Do moms usually walk down the aisle?
No,
Yeah.
well, it's not.
It's like a procession. Like, it's the parents and then the real wedding party comes through.
Yeah. So, like, I'm trying to remember how Morgan and John did it, but everybody had, like,
Someone.
a couple. But, like, Sue didn't get walked. I swear Sue didn't get walked down by Jay.
Did maybe Drew walk her down, like one of the groomsmen?
Oh, yeah.
I think. Could have been. I don't know. I told her, I was like, I'm like, literally, all of everybody who's standing up for us. I'm like, one of them could do it. Tyler could walk you down. I'm like, I don't know what you want me.
No, we were just talking, being silly about it, so it wasn't a don't worry, don't stress.
Walk her down.
No.
Then they definitely walk down to that song.
Yeah. Or something more inappropriate.
Yeah, and I'd be like, okay, Tyler, we're leaving. Bye. Come on, Pastor Brian, let's go.
No, I think she was actually going to ask your brother or something. Her brother, I mean.
I was like, oh, Uncle David.
Yeah,
you have a brother.
Yeah.
Do you have a brother with me?
Yeah, it's Anthony. What do you
Oh, yeah.
No, the other one that we don't talk
The
about.
one that's locked in the basement.
No. Yeah,
that's why we're never allowed to go in that room.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had brought that up, that she would have Dave walk her down.
Yeah. No, but then we were just being silly. Like, oh, play that song. But we know, like, that would.
Mom, I know you're listening. I love you, but don't do anything dumb, please.
She won't. She knows
would
it's your
never.
day. She would never.
Get drunk. Party hard. Don't even remember the ceremony.
She won't. You know that. She wants it perfect for you.
That would make it perfect for me.
Okay, Anthony, I have this list right here. I can take you right off.
You think I just wouldn't sneak in?
Melissa would still be invited.
Yeah.
They're hiring a bodyguard just for Amanda, just in case.
Just in case I show up. The Wedding Crashers, like,
right?
Yeah.
Have you watched The Office where the Wedding Crasher guy comes in, where Jim's like, "There's wedding crashers here" to Dwight, and then he takes this old guy with dementia and drops him off, and like, we haven't seen Uncle Ron. He's 90. He's got dementia.
That's hilarious.
That's what they'd be doing with me.
Yeah. That'd be funny.
Okay, sorry. Continue.
Sorry.
Story.
Continue.
Yep, sorry.
I, 39 female, recently got married to my amazing husband and had the most incredible day ever. But our parents somehow misunderstood the assignment when it came to speeches at the reception. My mother only talked about key points in my life where I disappointed her or embarrassed her throughout my childhood and teen years. And one of the memories was particularly really embarrassing. So embarrassing that I made sure she didn't bring it up at my 21st speech when I had it 18 years ago. At our wedding.
That's what you did for me and Alyssa's wedding, Ari. You just said how bad I was.
Did I?
You're like, this is what he used to do. No, he was.
He screamed at me once when I was on the elliptical. Made me cry.
Made me cry.
You want to marry that?
Yeah, it was very awkward.
Anyways. Okay. At our wedding, she never mentioned anything about my new husband or our relationship. She didn't even welcome him to the family. She only talked about how much of an embarrassment I was as a child, and even compared me to my older brother and sister who never played up until they left home. It was definitely more of a 21st speech and nothing like a mother of the bride speech at all. I cried the whole day after the wedding over this. I'm extremely disappointed with her. And when I let her know, her response was that she made a mistake and didn't know what she was saying or how to write a speech. Yet at my siblings' weddings, her speeches were really heartfelt, warm, and loving, and how they should be done. She apologized a lot, but I don't know if I can get past this because I feel really let down and hurt. She had only one chance to get it right, and she totally blew it. She also had the speech written down and prepared, so it wasn't off the cuff at all. Everyone I love and respected was in the room at the reception, including bosses and business associates, past work colleagues, college friends, neighbors, family friends, extended family, all my besties. I feel like she was just out to get laughs from people and didn't focus on what a wedding was actually about. I understand that you can make a bit of fun of the bride and groom, but not for a whole speech. I know she was feeling really awful about how she let me down. She helped out so much with the preparations for months leading up to the wedding. I love her so much, and I don't know if I can get past this. I feel like she doesn't respect me at all. Being the youngest, too, she still treats me like I'm 16 years old. I feel like I've lost all respect for her, and I don't even want to see her, as I know she'll just give me a hug and tell me to get over it and move on. I don't know if I can move on from this. I want to punish her by going low contact, but at the same time, I don't hate her. I just hate what she did. I only get one mom in this world, but I also don't want to let her off the hook too easily. It was my only once in the lifetime wedding day. My husband's father's speech was very similar, but he's choosing not to let it get him down as it wasn't quite as degrading as my mother's speech was. Just saying.
I kind of would like to know what the speech said.
I know.
Yeah.
Because she's saying it was degrading, so she must have been like really mean to her
Yeah.
daughter.
Remember when you were such a whore?
Like, literally, that's terrible. What would, like, I don't understand how a mom could do that on her daughter's wedding day. Like, in what way is that appropriate?
Just wait till your mom's speech.
I didn't do anything wrong ever. That's perfect.
She could try, but we wouldn't laugh because there's nothing to laugh at. We're like, oh, Amanda was perfect. No, I don't. I was thinking in my head, like right before you said it, like, okay, maybe this is just how she is. But then she's like, oh, at the other sibling's wedding, she had an appropriate, heartfelt speech. So I don't know. I guess her and her mom aren't as close, and the mom wanted to make it about her. Or maybe it's the last wedding, and the mom just was feeling sad about it.
Yeah.
I guess.
Remember that one wedding we took photos of and the maid of honor just talked about how, like, her relationship pretty much is all about her and her best friend?
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. Eventually, I think she said something nice at the end, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was really just all about their friendship. It was more about her, actually.
Yeah, she's always been there for me. I was going through this, and this.
Yes. I was like, oh. Yeah, no, I don't know, it's hard. See, at least you don't have to worry about that, Amanda. Like, everyone knows that the wedding's all about you.
Obviously. You
Yeah.
don't even have to mention Tyler.
Yep.
Yeah. Who's that?
Exactly. That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Exactly.
Hi,
See a head happen?
I love you.
I love you. He's very cute. He's making his
Okay,
mound.
bye.
So, Eddie, what's the top comment?
Oh, I got rid of the post. But basically, they're saying, like, oh, just go low contact.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait,
You want this one?
I like that one.
It's really long. You want to read it?
No, it's too late. I can't read.
Anthony, do you want to read it? Okay.
Yeah, we're dyslexic.
You're the reader. I'm just here to comment.
You don't have to. It's fine.
Okay, it's not too bad. No, never mind. That's pretty long.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's
I
too
said we
long.
don't
Here,
have
let me
to.
look at this. Let me really see what it says.
Not unless you're going to read it.
I accidentally broke my boyfriend's ribs and punctured a lung after he recreated the worst day of my life as a prank.
From Two Hot Takes.
I think it's destroyed my life. What do I do now? How did it destroy your life? Now I'm interested.
I know.
All right.
Well, read.
This is the last one for today.
Okay.
The last one.
Okay,
All right, everyone get their tea right
All
now.
right, this is from Two Hot Takes by 20 Gnome. I accidentally broke my boyfriend's ribs and punctured a lung after he recreated the worst day of my life as a prank. I think it's destroyed my life. What do I do now? This just happened 2 nights ago, and I'm still reeling emotionally. I know this is long, but there's some important background context, and I am in desperate need of answers. Almost 6 years ago, I, 29 male, lost my partner suddenly in an accident while he was overseas on a work trip.
Oh god.
That's horrible. That's awful.
When I lost him, I cannot describe the pain and the anguish and the emotional hellscape that I found myself in. We planned a life together, and in a fraction of a second, it was all gone.
This is not as funny as I thought it was going to be.
This is not going to be funny.
I think it's going to be very sad.
Yeah, okay.
keep going.
In the aftermath, I completely collapsed as a human. I left my career in healthcare, and I couldn't leave my apartment for 3 months. I lost 60 pounds and was already really skinny, and I just shut down. In short, I was a mess in every single way. With the support of some very persistent friends, community resources, and an amazing therapist, I started to process and move forward. Through intense therapy and temporary psychiatric help, I've been able to heal over the years, though grieving isn't a linear process. Fast forward to around 2.5 years ago when I met my current boyfriend, 29 male. It's hard to describe getting into a relationship after losing a soulmate, but please know that he wasn't a rebound and isn't second place or anything like that. I do love him with my whole heart, even though I'll always still love my late partner. My boyfriend has a foundation of similar values, ideal relationship dynamics, communication styles to my late partner, but is a completely different personality, look, lifestyle, appearance. I love him for all of his differences as much as his similarities. My therapist and I know that it was important for me to not date someone who would expect to be a stand-in for my late partner. Her and I have checked in constantly throughout the major stages of my relationship to ensure that I'm sticking to that. At this point, I've honestly pictured what the rest of my life would look like with him in it. He said the same. He was also the most understanding boyfriend when I first told him about my late partner's passing and my grieving journey. If there was a textbook way to handle the situation, he could have written the whole thing. I truly could not have asked for a better boyfriend. That was until yesterday. My boyfriend likes to play pranks on me, and he's even filmed some of them to upload online. It's not a constant thing or frequent enough for me to always be on my toes, and I've always said that I'm prone to weird things happening to me, so I'm never the wiser when I'm being pranked. For sake of anonymity, whatever.
Yep.
I will go into details on previous pranks he's pulled, because a few have gotten quite large number of views, but they're mostly harmless and annoying. As much as I hate being pranked in the moment, he's never gone too far. He's always checked in on me and gets permission to post them and all that. I guess I should say that he's never gone too far until yesterday. What are you looking at?
The battery's running low on my computer. Okay, keep going.
He texted me in the morning to confirm dinner plans. I was worried, like when people say, "Oh, there's someone behind you," like on live streams and stuff. Yeah, anyways.
Oh, you guys got to look up the spaceman.
No.
I'm okay.
And I replied asking if he needed me to pick anything up on my way home from work. At least twice a month, he cooks us an elaborate dinner, and I'm talking coordinated wine pairings, 5 courses, tasting menus, things like that. Sounds amazing. Like I said, he's the perfect boyfriend. I plan to do FaceTime with him at lunch like I always do, so no big deal. Well, he didn't answer me at lunch. No big deal. He was probably just busy. I sent him a couple more texts after lunch, just random stuff, but he never responded. When I finished work, my phone showed he never even read them. I got a little anxious, admittedly, but pushed it aside. I don't need to hear from him constantly, but a sudden break in our routine felt weird because he always tells me in advance when something is going on or if he's busy. Always. He also always forgets something for the dinner he makes us and asks me to grab something on the way home. Always. Not today, though. Anyway, I drive to his apartment from work and let myself in with the key he gave me. I expected to hear music, smell some dinner or something, but it was completely silent. I put my stuff on the hall bench and walked towards the kitchen. I saw grocery bags at the kitchen's entrance, which I thought was weird. As soon as I entered the kitchen, I saw a broken wine glass at the far end of his kitchen island with a few drops of what I thought was red wine till I saw his feet sticking out. I sprinted around the island. He was laying on his side facing away from me. There was blood everywhere. On the edge of the island, splatters on the wall, a large pool of blood around his head. I haven't made the sounds that came out of me since I got the call of my late partner's passing. My heart was racing so bad that my chest and head hurt. Though I felt like I was in a full-blown panic mode, I physically went into autopilot. I work in healthcare again, so I'm glad that my instincts kicked in. He was on his side, so I flipped him flat on his back. From what I gathered, I tried to take a medical visual inventory of his injuries. It looked like he was just bleeding from his head. He didn't respond to any of my voice or quick sternal rub. He wasn't moving at all. When I put my ear down to his mouth, I wasn't hearing or feeling breathing. He had blood all over his face, so I couldn't tell if his lips were blue or anything like that. I do remember checking for a pulse, and I truthfully didn't feel one, though in hindsight, I can't be sure if I was mentally stable enough to discern one either way. So I tilted his head back and put my hands over his chest to start CPR while screaming at my phone for Siri to call 911. I only got 2 hard and fast compressions in when he miraculously came back from the dead screaming bloody murder. After that, I'm not going to lie, I blacked out a bit. I remember getting lightheaded, my boyfriend shaking me, him apologizing. I remember him calling off 911. I remember leaving his apartment covered in what I obviously figured out was fake blood. I did a call from 911/the police to confirm basically that my boyfriend had played a prank on me and no one needed help. Otherwise, I felt completely catatonic in a way. I dissociated. Needless to say, since last night, I've been a complete mess. I'm angry and I'm devastated. The entire thing keeps playing in my head while the logical part of my brain knows that he pranked me and that he's alive and my body hasn't figured it out. Worse, this completely brought up everything surrounding my late partner, and I feel like I have to start my grieving process for him all over again. The anger I feel isn't a revenge type of anger, but an exhausted type of anger. The rage is so strong and intense that it's taken every ounce of energy away to act on any of it. I guess that's a good thing. My boyfriend has tried calling me over 40 times. He sent me too many texts to count. He even came over to try to talk to me that same night, but luckily, even though he has a key, I have a deadbolt chain, so he wasn't able to get in. Basically, he shouted an apology through the crack and begged for me to talk to him. My neighbors shooed him off after a while. My friends have also messaged me to ask if I was safe, saying he contacted them and told them everything. I only texted one of my friends back. I have a therapy appointment tomorrow, but I just need a crowdsourced thoughts right now. My boyfriend's sister called me this morning in tears, apologizing on her brother's behalf, and told me how sorry he is. She said that if he would have told her about the prank beforehand, she would have chewed him out for even thinking of the idea. Their parents were horrified as well, and have said that they're here to support me in whatever way I need. His sister told me that he had come over to her house after I didn't let him into my place, and he was having a major anxiety attack with chest pain, racing heartbeat, and trouble breathing. It was so bad that she took him to the ER, where they learned I had fractured a couple of his ribs while attempting to give him what I thought was life-saving CPR, and in the process had also punctured a lung.
Jeez.
There are now so many emotions going through my head right now. I'm so angry at the world for yet again ripping away a man I love from me, because even though he's alive, I don't think I'll ever be able to get over this. At the same time, I still love and care for him. It's like all I want to do is rush to the hospital and be by his side, while at the same time feeling like the sight of him would make me sick. He disgusts me in every way, yet the thought of being without him breaks me in ways I can't even explain. What do I do? Is there any possible way for me to heal from this? Do I even consider trying to fix things with him? Do I want to make this work? Was this entire relationship a facade that he built up to sell a prank that is so personal and cruel and disgusting? Why would he do something that he knew would destroy me so thoroughly? What did I do to him that made him think that I deserve this? How do I start my grieving process over while also processing this breakup? How can I ever trust anyone ever again? I mean, seriously, what the fuck do I do?
That's awful.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like, what was he thinking? Like, did he want to see how she'd react because she calls her ex-husband? He calls her he calls his ex-husband. Okay. He calls his ex-husband. Sorry, using correct pronouns. Like, he feels like that's not, you say soulmate and then I'm your partner. So maybe he was thinking like you love the other one more. So he wanted to see the response.
I don't know. Or what if he's just being dumb and it's like, oh, let's play a prank and
Yeah, he's probably just being dumb.
and like it
Why would you do the
his
same
mind.
prank? Like, that's awful.
All right, is because he's not probably wasn't thinking smartly, but he was like, "Oh, this is gonna be funny." I'll
No, that's awful.
fake dead. Yeah, definitely.
I don't think
Don't do that.
even if he didn't have that past, you shouldn't really play that prank at all.
Play that prank at all.
I hate people that do pranks.
I don't like pranks. Like, people that really do those pranks, like, obviously the other person knows when they're on like TikTok and things, but like they're really awful. I hate them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How traumatizing.
And now how's she going to trust anyone? How can she trust him? Like, to be a safe, like, that's supposed to be your person in a safe space. He obviously knows, like, do you need a psychiatric help? Like, how much weight he lost?
Yeah.
Like, why would you do that?
Yeah, don't bring death into a prank.
No.
And like, he could have stopped at any point, like to the point where she's doing compressions.
Or when she called 911.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or I don't know.
Isn't falsely calling 911 a felony?
Yeah, but it wasn't. He
No,
I know.
She wouldn't have gotten.
He really thought that he was like dying.
Yeah, he would have. He thought he was dying.
Yes.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I feel horrible for it. Like, this was not a funny one at all.
No.
Sorry, I said I liked it.
Yeah,
It was clickbait.
It's a good title. I will give it that.
You thought it was gonna be more funny.
Yeah, it was not
Good
funny.
No.
I think we've all been funny up until this point,
Yeah.
and now we're like, oh, no, we're sad.
Way to end it, Ari. Good job.
Top comment, the toxic black hole that most pranksters fall into. I hear the dopamine rush of mass approval leads to a prankster into darker and darker pranks. Always to do the cheers of broskies and the promise of big money. And if he's sure internet fame is his path, it'll be your path too. Think about your future kids. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know about.
Yeah.
I don't know what that.
Yeah.
I don't
That's a top comment.
It just keeps darker and darker, but you guys could be rich.
Go suck it up and deal with it.
Suck it up, kid.
Suck it up. Think about your future kids. You've got to do it. Yeah, no, I don't know. Because obviously he knew like how traumatic that was and how devastated.
Yeah.
So why would you do a prank like that? It's just so dumb. Like, do another prank if you like to do pranks, but like that one's the dumbest one ever.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Like he might be like reverting, like completely traumatized. Like, what if they need like more mental health help and now he can't work? And
probably messed up even.
Because he's all triggered with everything.
Yeah, because it brings up past stuff and then oh crap.
Another comment. If someone I loved and who in theory loved me decided to play this kind of joke, I would never be able to see them again. I mean, it's incredibly poor taste as it is, but when we have past trauma of losing someone tragically, it's cruel and heartless and shows an incredible lack of maturity and compassion. I'm so sorry you're going through this, and I hope you're able to continue healing with the support of your loved ones and therapist.
Yeah, that's a good comment. Like, I feel really bad for him. I hope he gets the help and support he needs.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think this relationship's over. I really do.
Yeah, the fact
Yeah.
that she felt like she was going to throw up if she went to the hospital to see him, like, you would never be comfortable and safe in that relationship after that.
No.
Yeah.
And don't forget, never, especially with a healthcare worker, do you know when you do compressions, they don't really tell you that during the trainings, you will break
you're gonna
ribs.
break
Yeah.
ribs, yeah.
They
Yeah.
actually tell you in, like, trainings now,
They
you
do.
should break a rib. Like, don't be scared to break a rib. You should be
'Cause you
breaking ribs.
can't get that right compression
Well,
without
right.
breaking
You're
ribs.
not trying to wake them up. You're trying to just keep the blood flowing through, and then
Right.
oxygen going to their brain, so they're not brain dead when someone gets there with a EKG. So yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because then, I mean, in real situation, he would have been taken to the hospital as soon as the
Yes, and then
ambulance
they-
got there.
And they would have
Yeah.
looked for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's awful.
Yeah.
Well, on that note,
Raining cats and dogs. Woo.
Woo!
where can they find us, Ari?
That's a good question.
You can find us on Instagram, the Raining Cats and Dogs podcast,
And r_cats_and_dogs_pod on Reddit.
and on YouTube. Like, follow, subscribe, tell your friends.
And to get us sponsored by BetterHelp, since we will be sending people there for making you depressed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone, you have a good week.
Have
Yeah,
a week, I guess.
bye.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye.